Hello, everyone. A video with a somewhat provocative title to talk about my experience with the Mezger engine and the pre-purchase inspection at Porsche. I've always dreamed of owning a 911 Turbo, and I had the opportunity to acquire a used 2009 model. But before buying it, I had a pre-purchase inspection done at a Porsche dealership. They didn't detect anything wrong with the engine. Happy with the results, I bought the car, and 5,000 kilometers later, I found myself, unfortunately, with an engine scattered like a puzzle. We didn't find it in the four corners of Paris, but in the four corners of Montreal, due to bolts that had unscrewed themselves on the intermediate camshaft. Bolts that unscrew themselves in the middle of the engine. What the heck? And this is supposed to be indestructible. So, what do you think? Bad luck, design flaw, or a mechanic who wasn't quite awake during assembly? In any case, major disappointment to say the least. How did we detect it? Well, by the noise, but it took two of us to figure out. One person revved and decelerated the engine in the car, while the other listened under the car. Which brings me to my questions. Could the Porsche dealership that did the pre-inspection have detected the problem? Are their inspections just visual or static? What do you think? I also wanted to check if I was the only unlucky one with this issue, so I consulted several websites, including the Porsche engine gurus. It turns out this problem is becoming more frequent with the 997 Turbo Phase 1, with bolts unscrewing themselves like in my case, or even coming completely loose with disastrous consequences. So, is it a design flaw from the start, faulty tightening of bolts during engine assembly, or vibrations that cause the bolts to loosen over time? I wrote to Porsche Canada to get their opinion on the 2 points raised in this video. In the response I received from Porsche Canada, my issue was deemed to be related solely to major maintenance. So if I understand correctly, every 100,000 kilometers you have to open your engine to tighten bolts? That's not a serious answer. It's even ridiculous. It seems to me that the issue goes far beyond regular maintenance. It's a major defect when bolts unscrew themselves inside the engine. Porsche Canada seems to be much better at selling new cars, options, and watches than at addressing technical issues on used cars. Thanks for watching this video. All your comments are welcome.